Hey guys, it's AK, and we're back with some more Space Engineers. Blue here helped me get a more solid idea of the design, because I had a few design flaw ideas that I needed to shake off. So we decided to go with hydrogen thrust, mainly because for whatever reason my doofus brain decided I need connectors here, adapters, so that I can have hydrogen power after I said I'm going to use ion. So, thus, we just went with hydrogen. He also, by allowing me to look at his ship, he gave me the idea and mentioned the fact that if I put ejectors, it will automatically deny the stone from going back into the back of the ship. If I need stone specifically, I can shut off the ejectors and allow it to go straight into the cargo hold. But otherwise, I don't have to worry about it. So, this is also going to need... It has some hydrogen tanks. I don't know what the full capacity of those hydrogen tanks is, though. So let me check that. 9,600 liters.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So I'm actually going to do the math real quick.
You're going to need these two.
That is 28,000 liters for a small grid.
That's a lot.
Yeah, the small grid shouldn't need that much.
I would go with an arc reactor in between your tanks or something.
I was thinking about that. A small grid,
You like
100 times arc reactor.
I wouldn't go that far. No, that's too much.
Well, if I end up putting a shield on it, it'll need the extra juice.
That's true. You could do multiple then.
I'm also thinking about H2. I hit 3. H2O2 generators, finally.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm going to need those.
Could mount those in the middle here.
I could.
Darn it.
The issue is getting them to conveyor up in a different way. Because I kind of want those big ports open in case I have something I decide to put in there.
You can always change it later. Or you can
Well, I intend to button this up to where you can't see the inside.
put conveyors in the middle and then put your H2s on top.
Interesting. I actually had
Then you'd
another idea.
It would have more mounting points. The H2 have small mounting points as well as big ones too.
Yeah.
So you could turn these over and mount them on the small mounts. Ooh, I like where you're at with that.
Because then any ice that comes in will automatically go straight into them. So I don't have to worry about it as much. And ice can be transferred along the line straight into... Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know why, but my brain is like putting it together a little faster than I am. Because I'm trying to talk it through and I'm not getting as much out as I'm thinking I'm getting out.
Right.
I like the way it turned out.
Fun build.
Yeah. It's why I bring you in on things like this, because for whatever reason, like, when we stick our heads together, weird shit happens, and interesting builds come out of it.
Absolutely.
You know what I could do? I could use one of the basic conveyor buffer holes, like one of those things that just looks like a empty square, and put it in between them.
You could.
There's no need for it. They're all conveyored up via the bigger system in the back, so...
Collar. Yeah. Definitely.
There's no need for it.
Not really.
So I'm just going to ignore that for now. So we got the basics for life support. We got the basics for that. We could button it up and see how it runs, but it needs a power supply first. I could start off with an arc reactor.
I would. Just finite. I can get whatever you need to power.
It's not that I don't have the stuff for it. It's just kind of final decision making on whether or not I like it. Oh shit, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, can you do me a favor and grab that album for me? I accidentally placed that sideways.
Well, I put it to where you can add fuel to it from anywhere.
Oh, I know. I was going to put it in the middle of those two, and then conveyor it up on both sides.
Oh, that's smart.
Don't worry, the build and repair will pick that up.
Yeah, I know. Am I floating away?
I don't think we are.
My remote's being weird.
I don't think we're the ones floating. I think when those components dropped, it caused an issue, because look at your ship.
Oh, what the heck? That's funny.
I think when the
great.
components hit the small grid, it being linked up to this, it created a downwards force.
Yeah, definitely.
But
That's funny.
the engine should have counteracted that. Hold on a second.
Oh, my engines are off.
No, the engines on my ship should have counteracted that.
Oh, yeah.
The engines are on.
It's odd.
We're moving at 0.1 meters a second. Or 0.01 meters a second. Which is weird. Okay, whatever. There's nothing to cause that.
Oh, this is going to be easy, Bill, man. 200 arc reactors. I got them at home. If you don't want me to get them.
No, you're good. I have all the
They are a pain
componentary
to make.
stuff to get it. It's just not on board the ship.
Oh, okay.
It's on board the station. How much space does your ship have?
One large container.
Enough to hold a bunch of crap.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, hold on.
It has a docking on the back and the bottom. I made it universal.
Those doors are sealed. Depressurize. Hangar doors. Which is, of course, just going to blow all the oxygen in this room out into space, but win some, lose some.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay, want to follow me back in your ship?
Take it. I don't care.
I can't.
Really?
Yeah, it denies me access.
I'll fix that.
It's okay, I could use the extra set of hands anyway.
Okay.
And unless we see a reaver signal, I'd say the ship is pretty safe out here. It's got plenty of hit points for just random passerby stuff. And worst case scenario, I can just back it up at max speed, possibly bump the asteroid, but the power flower would do the rest.
I love that power flower.
It is ridiculously OP. So
Have
one
you
of the
killed
biggest.
anything with it yet?
Oh yeah, the biggest one of the biggest reaver ships. The first like 6 rounds it fired immediately disabled it to where it couldn't move. Well out of its own weapons range. It couldn't even touch the
Nice.
power flower. I was worried about the power flower sustaining damage and having to repair it because I hadn't blueprinted it and I still haven't. But
Never reached it, did it?
it never even got close. It was
That's awesome.
1.85 kilometers out when it stopped.
When it was dead.
Yep.
I love
And
those.
when I flew over to it, I ended up getting killed by my own weapons because I got in between the weapon and the ship. But
Oh, no.
I got enough time before I got killed by it to actually watch as the front end disintegrated after a few more rounds went in.
Nice. That makes me happy.
It makes me happy to see that huge load of efforts that went into it was well
off.
worth it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I forgot motors.
My old design was really hard to dock. This one's really easy.
Okay, I got plenty of motors now. I got 8,000 motors, or 4,000 motors.
Goodness.
Okay, now you got a spot to dock up to.
See? Easy, huh?
I'm an idiot.
Before I had to have help.
I'm an idiot. You're gonna have to
Why?
dock from there.
How come?
Because that entire
connected?
section is just for pulling ores. You can't take anything from the station into that connector.
Oh, poop. Alright.
I'll grab those in a minute.
You don't have a build and repair here?
No, the station never needed it because I always had the patchwork engine.
Oh, alright on. I gotta say my favorite part of this now is pirating ships.
It is a pretty cool thing. Alright,
Makes me
you should be able to
happy.
dock up with that. I don't like the fact that these rotating airlocks, like, sometimes they're, like, unless you're inside of them, their outsides disappear. Oh, I'm pulling the stone out of your ship. Although I don't think
alright.
you care about that.
No. Have it. Take it all.
Can you make it to where I can see your cargo container?
Oh yeah, sorry. All right, there you go.
Oh. Huh. Just don't let me see it. Can you see mine?
Mm-hmm. Share with faction.
You should be able to see mine because it is all share with faction.
Yeah, I did.
Pull everything out of the assembler and as many ingots as you can fit.
2, 5. So assembler 2 only has 27,000 ingots of metal, right?
Yeah, it should.
Okay, I took it all. Now what?
There is a large cargo container named Large Cargo Container 2. Pull everything out of that.
Now I'm full.
You're full?
Yeah,
I'm not
on,
surprised.
metal and magnesium. What else do you need? Do you need parts or some?
No, I don't necessarily need parts.
You just need the.
I just need some of the raw resources.
What do you need the most? Metal and what?
Actually, I don't need a whole lot from this place. I believe this is a cargo container I can use. Yes. Just to dump all this random junk. I don't need everything out of the station. Mainly the ingots, because everything else can be reproduced.
So do you need metal and magnesium, or what do you need the most?
Ingots. Really. I don't need the components.
So
Moving everything out of the 100 times arc reactor and into the 2 times arc reactor, because I'm taking the 100 times arc reactor.
So I've got metal and silver right now.
I can't hold all of that. That's disappointing.
In your big ship?
No, I can hold all of the stuff in my big ship. I can't hold all of the stuff for a 100 times arc reactor in my inventory. I'd rather reproduce the parts, honestly. I have more than enough resources.
Cool. The only thing you're missing is uranium.
It's not entirely true.
Mhm.
I still have a
just
good
can't
load of
see
that
it.
on my ship.
Oh, right on.
The thing I actually want to take with me is the K4 speed modules off the assembler.
Nice.
Because those are going onto the ship one.
So yesterday I tore down some K4s and the Xenocores disappeared. I'm like, what the hell?
Some K4s don't have xenocores.
Oh, maybe it was something else.
Drills have
Oh, no.
xenocores.
It was the chips for the grinders. Never mind.
Ow. Okay, I got everything I needed.
Okay.
Let's make our way back. I'll meet you there because I have to set up conveyors.
All right.
I don't think I'll beat you back by much.
Stop.
Ooh, inventory full. I need to be more careful. Let's store these. I need xenocores. Did I actually just put the xenocores in here? I didn't get the xenocores. Weirdness. Oh, wait a second. I know what's causing the ship to move.
What? Rotor?
L-A-N-D.
Piston?
No. Landing gear number 2 on this. Auto lock off. Unlock. turn you off. This preliminary ship had 2 sets of landing gear on it. Go ahead and come in.
Oops.
I'm gonna blow all the air out of my ship, just because it's more convenient at the moment. So, K4, speed modules. Better.
Better.
Production. I don't remember what I was doing. Nah, I do. I was just going to tell it to make some extra components. Because I'm pretty sure I was running low on construction components.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it repaired this, but I needed that gone. That's actually not supposed to be down there. I do that on temporarily. I put Vonveyors instead of conveyors.
That's awesome.
Interior plates. Connector.
Energy low.
So what's the thing down here missing? Construction components.
Are you getting rid of your station?
I hadn't really thought about it yet. Why?
I was just curious. I was thinking about making one on the moon.
Not a bad spot to set up shop.
Yeah. I do a lot of trading, so.
Alright, get out of that. Alright, now I've got a spot for you to dock your ship. I don't know where you
Okay.
docked. Where is your ship?
I already unloaded it. I'm coming back for another load.
Oh, okay, thanks.
Mhm.
Did you manually unload that?
Yeah.
That's very nice of you. I was trying to
No
make your
problem.
job easier and I did not do that.
Oh, you're good.
Alright. So what else do you need? Actually, let's make sure there's nothing in my build planner. Components added to build planner. Although I do not know if I have all the ingots for this because of the stuff that was left behind. Inventory.
Oh my lord.
Production.
I had a million stone. Jesus.
In this load, can you make sure there's 5k silver?
Mhm. There's more than
S'il vous
that
plaît?
in your
Oh, I know.
first okay.
I know there's way more than that. I just was making sure that it got a little bit of silver taken in this load so that it can finish the reactor on there.
I hauled 126k already.
Oh, you did?
It's in your first large container.
Okay, it hadn't started pulling for that yet because it hasn't gotten to the reactor components yet.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if the emissive light on the reactor stays the same, or if it shuts, or if it turns the regular color like it does, like it's supposed to.
I think it stays once you set it.
Huh. I was hoping that it would be blue when it's on and then yellow when it's off, instead of like yellow and green, because yellow and green, too close, too close in this game.
Right. I don't know, honestly.
I don't know either.
Once I turn my stuff on, I usually never turn it off.
A lot of people don't. I'm going to button up the back because the back section of this miner's done.
Power flower.
That one took us forever to figure out what we were going to do because it was supposed to be defensive stations.
Mm-hmm.
But within the gravity field, there was just no way to make that work.
No.
I do want a remote control on this.
Heck yeah.
So I can, when I'm ready for docking, I can use the remote control to fly it and then have it set to a max of 5 meters a second so that it doesn't boost into the ceiling.
Yeah, that's nice.
It's a good way of controlling things for docking.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. And that should be conveyed up with the entire ship, so you should be able to go straight into the cargo containers.
Alright.
It'll make your job just a little bit easier. Wow, even with K4s, building these reactor components are slow.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to have it build the computer components first.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it'll eat through all of those computer components in no time.
It's a lot of octacores. That's a lot of octacores.
Where?
You have 180 octacores. There, I should be able to get the rest in one more load.
Nice. Thanks for all your help, by the way.
No worries.
Not gonna lie, this ship is probably the most convoluted design I could think of.
The same design over and over makes it boring as heck.
True. I'm worried about the stopping thrust.
Has to be equal to the propulsion thrust. Especially under a load.
Yeah, I've got 10 forward and 2 backwards.
That ain't gonna work. No way. It'll be a short trip wherever you're going because you're not coming back.
Yeah, I got an idea for fixing that, though. So, I've got 6 back and 10 forward. That should be more proportionate.
That's closer.
Well, 6 reverse thrust should be enough with T4s, even under load.
Right.
It should bring you to a stop pretty damn quick. In atmosphere, I don't know if 3 up would be enough under load, but as long as I'm careful and I don't get to full capacity, I should be fine.
Yeah. So the only thing I can't get is what's in large cargo container 4, which isn't much.
No, it's an ore cargo container.
I've cleaned everything else out except for that one.
Nice. Well, that's all I need. There's a lot of ice in
Yeah.
that cargo container, but it's not really all that important. Ice is pretty cheap and easy to come by.
Yeah, ice, scrap metal, 891 interior plates, and 99 dense iron.
Yeah, not worth going back for.
Okey-doke.
It's got about 39 more arc reactor components to finish, and then that portion of the ship is done.
That ain't bad. The small ones aren't bad at all.
It's the
It's
big
the
ones that
big ones
suck.
when you run into like 8,000. I believe is what a 100x big arc reactor is.
Yeah. Once it gets into that level, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it took me 3 days with 3 assemblers with K4s all the way around to build the arc reactors for my Ares.
I need something. Oh my god. Ow. Okay, I'm alive. That works. Do you not get the Xenocores back?
Nope. That's what I mentioned before. I don't understand it. You used to.
It gave me 80 uranium out of it though. That's the part that confuses me. Why give me the
That's-
uranium back?
Right.
What I was thinking about in the long run was creating a base that's far out. Just throw a jump drive on here, jump like 10, 15 times, and then set up shop there.
What the hell for?
It means that I can guarantee that I'm not going to ever be bothered by players.
That's true.
One, you'd have to know my exact coordinates, or
Which
be
is
extremely
impossible.
unlucky to jump nearby because I would have actual power flower stations.
Yeah, like 6 of them.
Yeah, and they'd be stationed in a good enough spacing that if you get even close, you're going to start getting destroyed.
I love it.
It would not be
Okay.
a fun process for whoever makes that mistake.
That'd be funny. Like jump, die.
Jump, and as soon as you drop out of the jump, you just see a whole bunch of rounds coming at you. All
Yeah.
you have the time to say is, what? As one round passes through the fucking bridge of your
Eyeball.
ship and destroys you.
That's too funny.
When it comes to protecting my stuff, I'm not nice.
Nah, me neither. They're like, you shouldn't target for friendlies. I'm like, why are
Two.
you near my base? I mean, it says all over my base, stay away.
Yeah. At that point, it's idiot error.
Yeah, it's just, you're just dumb. You need to seek help.
Good, now it's producing those.
Large hydrogen.
Yep.
We're all buttoned up if you want to turn your oxygen loose.
It's the third button, by the way, on
Oh,
that
I
button
didn't
panel.
know.
Oh, you
just
good?
closed your hydrogen. Or your high hanger doors.
Yeah. Xenocores take 1.8, and I need 40. 20 per each one, correct?
Hmm?
For the small ones?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 sets of 20.
Yeah, so I only need 72 uranium.
Sounds right.
I actually might have ran out of cobalt.
Really?
Yeah, weird.
Cobalt's easy to get.
Yeah, cobalt's definitely not the most difficult resource to come by.
I don't even mark it when I'm in space because it's like it's like stone to me. In space, it's like trash.
Ah, it's producing the xenocores. Good.
Cool.
I wasn't sure I had enough cobalt left.
I see it's starting to weld up your drills.
Oh, I know I can get some cobalt.
If you need some, I'll go get some.
No, I have a lot of, like, components that I made too many of.
You gotta grind up. Like metal grates or whatever.
6. Yes.
I like this look better with it on its side.
With what on its side? Oh, the hangar doors?
Your assembler.
Oh, nice.
Mine are vertical. I don't like them. But they're attached to a conveyor system, so they're attached. You know, they basically run my whole base.
Something I had considered was putting them like in line so that instead of having conveyors, they would be the conveyor. But I ended up going with this design, and I decided that with K4s, I'd only need the one.
Yeah. With
So I
the
didn't bother
harder,
with anything else.
with the harder to create stuff, you need multiple.
Yeah, but I'm not looking at any of that right now.
I miss the productive line or production line. I miss that thing.
Oh, I miss it too.
She took
I did
it out
ask
in
Poke
10.
about it, but
I
he
did
said he
too.
wasn't going to add it.
Yeah. I'm like, fine, I'll go to Jeremy's server. He's like, fine, go to Jeremy's server.
He called your bluff.
Yeah. Like, see ya. And he's like, no, come back.
I could start buttoning up its outsides, because I think I've got all of the necessary requirements here, except for the connector, which goes on the bottom. Oh, wait.
What?
Controller.
I want one of these.
What? Those doors?
This door.
Yeah, it's
I
a
didn't,
3x2?
I didn't know they existed.
Yeah, just search door.
Oh my gosh, I gotta have some. Most of my base is underground now.
Yeah. Pokes was too.
I just got tired of the robots beating my ass.
Robots? Wait,
Yeah,
there's
the
actually enemies?
Terminators, yeah.
I haven't seen a single one. But I've lived
Yeah,
in
you
space
won't.
mostly.
Right, yeah, they're only on Earth. They're, instead of wolves, they got robots.
Hey, it works.
And they beat your butt bad.
It's not surprising.
Mm-hmm. They're, like, hateful.
Yeah, it's really coming together.
I like it.
And then if you look up in the front, you'll see how I went about the stopping thrust.
That's cool. You're gonna need some lights. Don't forget lights.
Yeah, I was going to put a 3 spotlight in the middle of the 2 drills.
Nice.
Alternatively, no, I can't put them up there.
I'd put them in the center if you can. That way your shadow of your drills don't block your view.
In the center? What do you mean?
Mm-hmm. Let me show you.
Well, actually, I could put them on either side. Like, 1 3-bar on either side of the drills.
Once your drills are made, you'll have a shadow.
Yeah,
Have you still
I'm actually going to show you what I meant.
You put them underneath these thrusters.
Hey.
Oh, yeah, that works.
This is what I meant.
That's cool. Hell yeah, good idea.
One in the middle and one on either side.
That's gonna be nice and bright.
Yeah, it should make it pretty easy to see. This one's not going to be as aesthetically pleasing as my ship has been, which my ship has been really aesthetically pleasing, oddly.
Mm-hmm.
I put a lot of attention to detail into this build. This one is going to be a rough design because I've never built a small grid ship like this before. But I really wanted to see what it turned out like.
You're always improving. I mean, people that say, you know, there's a ship and I'm done with it are full of beans because you're always changing it.
Yeah.
You'll take it out the first time and bust something off and you'll be like, I need to change that. And then you start thinking and your brain starts turning and you start making a list of things to improve.
Yeah, what I'm trying to do is like build a one-time design where I don't have to make the changes or improvements constantly.
Well, pretty soon you'll make 2 or 3 changes and you'll have something that you'll be interested in blueprinting. Is usually the way I do it, but after I've crashed it 2 or 3 times, and like that works, that don't
Yeah,
work.
but you're the only one that crashes 2 or 3 times.
I know. It's just trial and error, man.
I'm curious. Is it user error or is it just pure chance or what? Or is it
It's a
something you do on
combination.
purpose?
It's a combination of the two. Normally, it's not really taking things outside of my operating capability. It's just taking outside of the ship's operating capability. I'm pretty sure it can do that, and then yeah, pretty sure not.
Goes from pretty sure it can to pretty sure it can't.
Yeah, yeah. Like when half of my ships busted off, like, that was not smart.
I'm gonna go with an aesthetically pleasing design when I get closer to the end of the line of this, but
Oh yeah.
this is kind of like
Yep.
the length of extension for aesthetically pleasing that I'm gonna get.
I don't worry about that until the end result. I want to make sure it's going to work before I start putting the bells and whistles on it.
Yeah,
and
I've
making
got a
it
lot
all
of
sexy.
extra open space if I need to add things though. That's what I'm happy about.
Right. Oh yeah, I like. Other than it's a square, but I mean, you can always change that.
Well,
later.
it won't be a square when I'm done.
No,
So,
absolutely not.
like, I'm gonna give you a concept idea here. Once I've got like the top on,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna have like a, not like this, but it's gonna have like, kind of like this like arcish deal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where it's gonna mount to the ceiling. Oh shit! I probably should stop that from building that. I don't want that.
You can't go too high because your drills won't cut out a hole big enough for it to pass through. You'll have to put a.
Yeah, that's kind of
you'll
where
have
it's that part's gonna be trial and error because I don't know because I'm gonna have it go flush with the cockpit.
You'll have to put a. If you go any higher, you'll have to put a tri-drill system, which is a pain. Because then the
Yeah.
drills will start trying to eat each other. If you don't space them right.
Yeah, that's kind of the concerning part, but I'll get to
Mhm.
that when I get to that.
Yeah. I was browsing the workshop. I seen one of these, and it had like, it was they called it an octadrill, and they
Mhm.
had you remember the earth eating drills that you had on your server?
Yeah, the Earthbreaker drills.
Yeah, it had those things on it, and it looked amazing.
With the honestly, with the just one Earthbreaker drill,
Mm-hmm.
you can effectively do pretty much anything.
I agree. And it had 8 of them. It was
Jeez.
unbelievable. It's like, I can cut a hole through the planet. I don't doubt you.
Well, you can't really,
Right.
because there are limitations to like how far down into the planet you can go before it just stops
Mhm.
you, and you'll just bust your drill off on the ground.
Oh wow.
Tried
I've
it.
never
Not a
tried.
fun experience.
I bet not.
So I was doing it. The way I was doing it is I had the drill mounted to the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
I need energy, so I'm gonna go back in here. I had the drill mounted to the bottom. I had the thruster set to like make me travel about 1 meter a second down,
Mm-hmm.
and I had the drill set to on.
Hmm.
And it was collecting stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but it
Which made it
had
heavier.
yeah, but it had one cargo container, so it had a limit,
Mm-hmm.
and it had like 8 or 9 of the small T4 hydrogen
wow.
thrusters keeping it up, and then one big one on each side.
And it overwhelmed it.
No, I didn't. It didn't
Really?
even come close. What ended up happening
Wow.
is I hit like some sort of limit to the world, I believe,
Oh yeah.
and the drill instantly shattered the second it touched it.
Oh my. That's
And I tried it
weird.
with like my regular hand drill, and it wouldn't let me drill any further.
Yeah.
I think it was like 5 or 10K down.
Cool. I'll have
So
to
there
try that
are
someday
hard
when I get bored.
limitations to where
Yeah.
you can go.
Well, like when you fall through the world, you can only go so far. Then it respawns you,
Yeah.
or kills you.
Yeah.
Generally kills you.
I like the way this shaped up.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
Could you go ahead and pick up some cobalt? Not a lot,
Mhm.
because mine has those frickin' insane cores on it.
Okay.
Closing the main doors.
Cool.
Tell me when you're ready.
Yeah. Open the doors.
Oh, my helmet was open. I'm an idiot.
Oh, that'll leave a mark.
Indeed, it will.
This is my sixth iteration of this ship.
What happened to the other 5?
Yeah, you don't want to know.
Okay.
They went boom.
Fair enough.
Yes.
Not gonna question that any further.
Yes. Ooh, there's what is that? Heavy frigate. Ooh, I'm going this way.
Oh, do you have the
Oh.
coordinates for a Cobalt one? Because if not, I do.
Yeah. CLRDL mining. I can find some. It's not hard.
Okay.
No worries.
Okay, so I've got all that mounted up. I'm trying to think if there's anything else this ship needs for survival.
Daily needs.
I'm not gonna bother putting this on the ship because this ship is only meant to travel short distances. For the most part, it's gonna be in the hangar.
Right.
I could install the weapons now while I'm waiting for you.
Good.
I'm gonna blow out the oxygen again.
You have enough magnesium to make bullets.
I have enough magnesium to make a lot of things.
I know. Ooh, I just found another huge magnesium asteroid. Beautiful. I'll mark that for later. Put that in the drill bank.
I'm just trying to decide where I want the guns.
Mm,
Because that's not exactly an easy question.
no, it's not.
Especially
I
with the
usually
ribbing
put-
I've got in the middle of the of the top section.
You gotta consider what's the most important thing that you gotta protect, and then mount your guns from that area.
Probably engineering.
Because not only do they have to get through the plate armor, they have to get through the guns. It's just an added layer of protection. As well as it has bullets or teeth or however you look at it. Uranium. Hi, uranium. You need uranium?
Sure.
Cool. I'll get you some.
It's not like I can't refine both at the same time.
That's a beautiful uranium. I mean, it's huge. It's not very far away either.
I'm having the weirdest thing happen right now.
Well, it's wrong.
It is being dopey as hell.
Uh-oh. I hate when that happens.
Okay. For whatever reason, it did not want to do what I wanted it to do. It was staying stuck as small grid conveyors.
That's odd.
Indeed. So while we're waiting for him to get back with those resources, we are going to install weapons.
Beautiful blue cobalt. Love it.
Right here.
It's only 20 km away from your house.
I like the way you put that, makes it sound like that's not very far.
No, it's close.
It's actually not a bad way to put this.
$274K enough?
Yeah, that's plenty.
Okay.
Lord knows how much that'll turn into.
Lot. Ouch. Poke ship's only 7K away from your house.
Oh, it's 30K for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I have your station marked, not your ship, so
Yeah, it's 30K for my station.
I'll be darned.
So, do the PDCs have any issues with being close to each other?
Nope. The only one that has issues, railguns.
I imagine that's why they can't be placed next to each other.
They're so potent. I love railguns.
Energy low.
You should take the time to look at the top of my ship near my bridge now.
Okay. Ready. So your refineries aren't connected to this dump point.
That's not even possible. What?
So I can't put the stuff I mined for you in them.
So that runs up into this conveyor vent, which runs directly into a cargo container. And these two cargo containers are directly linked up to a refinery. Okay, let's make this a little bit of a interesting thing.
So I can't put it in your cargo container either?
Yeah, which makes no
Why?
sense.
That's odd.
Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that vent thing. Maybe it doesn't allow cargo to pass through it.
Or perhaps.
Try it now. You work
Nope.
now?
Put it in your refinery.
You did?
I can't.
So I'll share with faction.
My cargo container did. But the uranium and the cobalt won't go past. Oh my god, I'm so stupid.
What?
I gotta change my sorter values.
Oh, okay. I was about to say there's uranium in your ejector.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna poop it out and let your thing pick it up. I wrote this
So there might have
word.
been nothing wrong with it.
No, it was me.
Okay, I removed the extra conveyors I laid down to try to fix the issue.
Alright, sorry, man.
No, you're good.
Cobalt. I only had it set for magnesium ore and ice.
Okay, that's better. I've already got 78k cobalt.
Nice.
I'm gonna close the hangar doors now. Okay, good. I placed that far enough forward that your ship won't try to get cut in half whenever shit goes weird.
It's a good thing.
How's that sound?
Clang. Stone.
I don't know if my build and repair is picking that up.
It is.
I'm not so sure because it's not even going into my build and repair.
Going into your nearest storage. Or your refinery.
Refinery.
Cool.
Is that damaging my floor?
No.
Eh, whatever then. As long as it's not damaging the floor, I don't really care.
Share the wealth.
Do you have those, the same refinery setup I do? I remember you mentioning it
Yeah.
earlier. Kind of figured.
Mine are back to back with. Yep. Sure do.
I made a refinery sandwich.
That's what I did. As soon as I was able to make the 1,000 cubes, I made a sandwich. And moved them underground.
Okay, so that's all finished. I need the 40 octa-cores, or xenocores. Ow, I just hit my face on a wall.
Oh.
Production, I want you to make me 40 of these. Trust me, you have everything. I swear to God, if they disappear this time like they did last time, I'm gonna be pissed.
No doubt.
Because it made 20, or oh no, it made 16 earlier. And it
I
went into
think
this
they're
one.
like I think they're like the impossibility cores now. When you grind shit down, they disappear.
Yeah, it's starting to get that way.
I hope not. I hate that.
I hate it too, but it is what it is.
Right. Lovely game mechanics, right?
Not really. I have the ability to write scripts, so I might get one that's for when I'm building ships that I kick it on so that it automatically queues up whatever parts I don't have for a build.
I would love that.
The auto queue. It's a pretty simple script.
I don't even know how to use scripts, honestly.
You have to be given permission first to be able to use scripts.
I do.
Oh, you do? Nice. Good. That's step one.
Mm-hmm. He's like, you can use scripts. I'm like, I don't know how.
It's going to look very boxy at first. That's how all of these
noticed.
builds start looking at first.
Oh yeah, you gotta start somewhere.
I wish there was a way to, like, just... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Wish there was a way to just, like, build in a line without it being creative. Just mass block placing.
Mm-hmm.
It is very, very annoying to build ships at times.
I love it. I love the challenge.
Hey, you could go into a joint venture with me.
Okay.
Shipbuilding.
Good.
Charge other players for ship builds.
Mm-hmm.
Or they can give us a design and we can give them an estimate on how much it would cost to build it.
Yeah, if we ever get some other players here.
Yeah, we have other players, just not as many.
That's true. That one poor guy, he rage quit. Then he left the server.
Who? That Sue
And
guy?
the Discord. Yeah.
Wimp.
Grinded his shit down and left. I felt bad.
What caused him to do that?
A little bit.
Didn't someone destroy his base?
It said an NPC did it, but the admin believes different.
Wait, he said an NPC did it, but who does the admin think did it?
Him.
The admin thinks he fucked up and broke his base?
Yeah, landed his ship into it.
Well, that is kind of what it is.
It happens. I've done it.
Yeah, everybody makes these mistakes, you know? Just, I mean, honestly, if he did it and he had owned up to it to Poke, Poke would have given him a little help.
Well, I would have helped him if he would have been like, hey, I need help, instead of like, I'm done with this blankety blank server and bye.
Yeah. That's kind of like the defining factor between some people.
Mm-hmm. Some people
So-
like a challenge, some people like everything given to them.
Yeah, I'm not one of those people that like things given to me.
I don't either. If I need help, I'll ask. Otherwise, just let me wreck stuff.
Okay, so I'm going to need to mass produce something.
Cool.
Production. Well, first I need to
Oh, wait.
queue up another 40 Xenocores because it takes 40 for each.
Right. You got elite tools?
I have the ability to build them, but I haven't bothered.
There's a ship, I can't remember, Humpback. Its last name is Humpback. Anyway, I shot it down, and it deployed parachutes, and when it hit the ground, it was intact. And I cut it up, and I got like 40 sets of elite tools.
Nice.
It was great.
Just helping it along.
Yeah, it needs help.
The only reason it needs help is because it's not done with the thrusters yet. Thrusters take the longest for the thing to build them.
I got elite tools. I don't mind helping.
The armor. I'd let the system build those for the most part.
What's that?
Those heavy armor blocks.
Oh, they're done. Excuse me.
You're excused? I'm confused.
I sneezed, but I covered it, and I didn't know if you caught any of it.
No, I didn't even hear it.
Oh, okay.
What? Oh, scheiße.
I like the mod you guys had on your servers with the ships. They had some crazy stuff inside of them.
What do you mean?
Shoot them down and loot them.
Oh, you mean the weirdly interesting loot that they had?
Yeah.
Some of them had shields and they just weren't on, and then other ones of them had no shields or had shield modules with them on. It made shooting them down a bitch.
I know.
You know that railgun mod that we had?
Mm-hmm.
It took like 20 railgun rounds and it still wouldn't go down.
I know.
But then again, I also went through and made sure that it wouldn't be so easy.
That's true.
Anyways, guys, this is kind of like the finished product. We just need to button up the outsides and it's done. And you'll get to see the finished product in the next episode. I hope you guys have a good one. This is AK and I'm signing off. I'll see you guys next time.